shots the pros hit or the notes the musicians hit. They were the sounds of charity.
There we go.
As a golfer, Glenn Fry's a great musician, and Mark Lai ranks much higher on the tour money list than on the Billboard Hot 100. But on this day, golf stars and rock stars made beautiful music together. In the Pro-Am field were tour players like Greg Norman, TPC champ Steve Elkington, and Peter Jacobsen, who put on his best Craig Stadler impersonation to the delight of the crowd early this morning.
Oh, man.
But seriously, folks, Fry and Lai aren't dummies. Golf and music are very serious business to these guys. That's why they put together this day of singers and swingers.
When I go to the tournaments each morning, I always listen to some cassette to get me going. And I've noticed that sometimes when I don't listen to music, I don't play as well. So it's a big part of my life.
Very seldom do I ever get into conversations about the old Eagles or what I got going on. As soon as you get out there with the guy in the golf course, you want to know what he's got in his bag, where he plays, has he ever played this here, you want to try this ping club, you want to do this, do that. So it's really nice. Golf's a great common bond for us.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
What'd you do?
And Jimmy Buffett was one of the amateurs who drew quite a bit of attention today, as did Dan Marino of the Dolphins. They all gave it their best shot for charity.
Now, these golfers will be the first to tell you they're not such great singers, and the singers will probably hit some sour notes out here on the course, too. But it's all in fun and for a good cause. All the money raised today will go to benefit the American Diabetes Association and the Southwest Florida Center for Independent Living.
When friends of yours do days like this, you jump on it quickly because you know A, it's for a very, very good cause, and B, the people over here probably haven't seen these type of players too often, so it works very well for everybody.
Now, they hope to make this an annual event, and if it's as successful at the bank as it was on the greens today, Southwest Florida golf fans should be singing its praises for years to come.
He's up with the concert in Centennial Park tonight featuring Glenn Fry, Jimmy Buffett, and Peter Jacobsen's group Jake Trout and the Flounders. So that should be a lot of fun. Well, Duke versus Kansas in the Final Four is nothing new. Tonight's matchup in the national championship game will mark the third time in the last 6 years those two have met on the last weekend in March. And after pulling off the upset of the year by knocking off previously unbeaten Nevada, Las Vegas Saturday night, Duke is hot, hoping to make the fourth time the charm. The Blue Devils have come up short in each of the last 3 Final Fours, including the 1988 loss to Kansas. The Jayhawks went on to win the national title that year. They spent 89 on probation, KU did, but they're back and ready to take home another trophy after ousting North Carolina Saturday night. Should be a great matchup tonight, and they're going to tip things off just after 9 o'clock. So the big dance finally comes to fruition tonight. Live right here on my tail. Well, it was Friday night I went with UNLV, but if I was right all the time, I wouldn't be here. I'd be playing the ponies every day. But I think I'm going to go with Kansas. What do you think?
I think
Kansas?
Duke.
It's going to be too late tonight for anybody to know if I was